Yo, welcome back to another video. How y'all doing, ZREX? So yeah, here we have a video that was supposed to be done quite a while ago. This is my first time ever doing a video like this as well. So yeah, so here we have two of my friends. So these guys will be helping out, and they became seriously good. Now this guy is a Warang player, Warang main, I think, yeah. And you can straight away see he did a low, which is good. Now I'm trying to like backdash a bit as well, try poking him out a little bit and sidestep in. Now I can't sidestep both ways, but I already figured out which way to sidestep. So straight away you can see that I'm like, trying to sidestep him, and you can see that he's pressing a lot as well. You can see that. Now also he's ducking a lot. He thinks I'm gonna do a high. Not a good idea, because he already got hit by it once, and then you can see again he's pressing a lot, therefore he's getting hit by all these things. He should be not getting beaten like this, but because he wants to press, which is also a problem I had before, he's getting hit, and that's why I'm going for Oki. And because if you got an opponent that is pressing, then the best thing to do is to hit them on the ground, and when they're on the ground just go for Oki and sidestep. Now also you can block him and block punish as well, but the best things to do are those two things. You can see he's getting beaten out quite a bit now, and yeah, this is my controller broken as well, so still you can see that I'm just pretty much doing gimmicks at this point, because I'm just seeing what he's gonna do. And now he's like doing that armor move, and I'm just trying to like get out of trouble, and you can see he got hit by it again. Now this is something that I want to talk about. This is like faking your offense. So when the forward 4 whiffs and do the forward 3, it's like a faked offense into a real offense. So the forward 4 was a fakey, but the Zen 3 was the actual accomplishment thing. That's what I wanted to do. That was the goal basically. So yeah, as you can see, I went for OK again, and he stayed on the ground, which I thought he was going to do, and then he didn't block lows. So yep, I'm gonna say that it did lag a bit as well. So it wasn't his fault. It was it just happened. So he's from US, I'm from UK, so obviously it's gonna lag a bit in it. But he did good, but he just needs to stop pressing as much, and he needs to kind of think a bit more about his game plan. I don't think he thinks about his game plan much, and he doesn't, like, if you saw that match, he didn't do quick moves. So like in the neutral, when we're close together, you're supposed to do quick moves from like frame, like, well, there's some characters got, well, one character that's got a 8 frame move, so I'll say from like 8 frame to 14 frame is what you should do when you're in the neutral, when you're quite close to each other. Crouch jabs, these kind of things will help you out. A kick that for example, Jin's forward 3 12 frame, it works like forward 4. The thing is, it doesn't launch or anything like that, but the thing is, on hit it gives +3, and also on block it's safe. It does also beat side stepping out, not all the time, but it does. So yeah, now here is the Brian player, and he did beat me out once, but obviously I'm quite nerfed, so yeah. Anyways, so yeah, speaking on that Warang player though, as I said before, needs to press less, needs to increase his defense, his reactions need help, well, need more practice. He's got a para, but he doesn't use it, he doesn't know when to use it, and his armor move timing isn't good. So yeah, these things need to practice, and the use of his moves in the neutral, in the mid zone, and large zone. So anyways, now you can see that I'm going against this Brian, and I can already tell that he's gonna get hit by my lows, because I just went for the low just then. But obviously I have to mix it up as well, can't always go for the low. So yeah, now I went for the same thing again, and you can see he's got the same problem, he likes pressing. So yeah, anyways, so then he does that. I should have done a 10 frame, that was my bad, but I've been playing Dead or Alive a little bit as well, so like here and there, So yeah, he didn't do anything with that plus frame, so I decided to kind of, kind of test what he's gonna do. So I decided to kind of test that plus frame out. So yeah, I don't know what word I was looking for there. Anyway, so yeah, also that mid went under him. I don't know why, but yeah, that would be funny. That is supposed to actually hit him from that distance, but it's whatever. So you can see now I'm throwing offense at him to see his defense. So yeah, so his defense is like alright. You can see that, you know, he is not using as much plus frames as he should do. Both of them, they need to use more plus frames, and they need to know how to act upon that plus frame. So yeah, for example, if I do a down back 4 with Jin and then I do a 2-1, that is the correct thing to do. Now if I do a down back 4 with Jin and then do an electric, that's the wrong thing to do. Why? Because that is more slower and you'll get beaten out by a lot more things. I mean, you can still do that, but you know, so yeah. Anyways, you can see now he's pressing a lot and I'm getting all these things on him. And then I don't know if I got perfect. Yeah, I actually got perfect in now. So I went for OK again, and then boom. See, I was at plus, but he didn't know that. So and then yep, he didn't want to duck. So I was like, alright, cool. So he attacked again, and then I got this. So then that was OK again, and then I should have gone for the low. Didn't go for the low. And you can see that he's like using plus frames now, and he's like acting upon it. So yeah, he's doing good grab as well. Not grabbing as much as he should do, but now okay, that was I think that was punishable. So yeah, hold on, let me see if that's punishable or not. It might have been. So yeah, you can see that now he's doing good. He used Oki as well, which is super good. And there you go, there I use a plus frame, and I'm using more plus frames again and again and again, and you can see he's getting hit by him, and that's what I'm saying, he needs to stop pressing as much as he's doing. And you can see he's getting hit by things he shouldn't get hit by, and then he got killed because he tried pressing again. So the thing he needs to practice is also his defense, and stop pressing as much. Know when to press, know when to defend, use more grabs, start hitting more lows, quick lows, and usage of moves which are at the neutral, which are at the mid zone, and which are at the big zone. So yeah. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure that one is you know, punchable as well. So yeah. So there we go. Yeah, it's -12 to -11 a block. Yep. So he needs to use mid safe moves. See, when you're at the neutral, you need these two both they need to learn how to check their opponent before going in, and if they do that, then they'll be alright. But the thing is that they don't check their opponent before going in. They just go in completely offensive, and they don't have a game plan. They just want to go kill the guy and be done with it. But the thing is that you need to have a game plan in order to kill someone in this game. So yeah, in order to beat someone quite bad, you need to have a game plan. My game plan's already fixed. My game plan is, alright, I'm gonna hit him with the mix up from the Zen. I'm gonna have the usage of up forward 2 to evade their attacks. I'm gonna sidewalk in case I want to do a linear attack, and I'm gonna backdash in case I want to throw a bit more offense out, and you know, trying to do all that stuff. And I'm gonna hit him with a bunch of lows as well to try and make him duck. Obviously, it's working against Vesper. So yeah. Now again, as you can see, I told you before. Now that was a safe move. He didn't know that was a safe move, so it was alright. But I think he was kind of checking. It was testing my plus frame, my safe move, because sometimes if someone does a safe move, then they are minus. If that's not a plus move, you are minus if it's a safe move, and then the other person attacks. So that was okay, but you used a move which, you know, I wouldn't really use because it's like it's a bit more slower than average. So yeah. Anyways, so you can see now he's doing good. He did a low, very nice. Now he's going on good offense, and he's messed up the wall combo. You shouldn't do something like yeah, I got told this once as well. You shouldn't kind of do something like so like special kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't kind of be a bit stylish, otherwise you are gonna get hurt. Unless you do actually practice your, you know, stylish combos and all that, and you are comfortable with them, then by all means go ahead. But the thing is that if you're not, then just don't try them. So you can see now he's playing good. He's a tracking move in case I sidestepped. Good. That was also good. There we go. Knocked him out again. What he did there was bad. Now that was good. He does a low maybe? No, he didn't do a low. That was good. Alright, nice. And yeah, he did just frame again. Nice. Then I hit him with this and I messed up over here. Yeah, I messed up. But I pretty much got him anyway. Then I did the low. Oh no, I did mid actually. Yeah, I did mid. So you can see he's pressing it again, and all I'm doing when I'm in offense, I fake the offense, and then I back up and hit him with a move which is gonna hit his move out. So like forward 4 at long range, as you can see, mid range or long range, I can use that, and it's a good move as well. So it's gonna hurt him every single time. So yeah, he's getting hurt quite a lot. He did a good low, and now he's dancing in my face. I didn't like that. See, now it's not disrespectful or anything like that, but the thing is, I'm saying I don't like that, because you're opening yourself up for attacks. You're saying to me, here I am, beat the hell out of me. You know what I mean? So here's the thing with that. If you're attacking and you're just dancing in the opponent's face for a majority of the time, they're obviously going to click on and they're going to be like, alright, cool, so I've clicked on, this guy's going to dance in my face, I'm just going to whack him now. And the thing is, you're on the floor, therefore that means I can grab you, I can hit you with a low, and I can also back up and beat you up. There's also a bunch of things I can do. So obviously I'm not a Hwara main, but I do know quite a few things with the character. And dancing in your face is not a good thing with any character. So yeah, it's the equivalent of key charging right in your opponent's face. Now if you saw the match I had with Dante, which is Halo, the Jack player, I key charged from a distance. I used a quick key charge move to quickly key charge, and then I went in for something, and that was unexpected. I was at a good range and he couldn't do anything about it. If he tried coming in with something, with an attack, he would get launched. If he stayed there, he would get launched. The only thing he could have done is blocked it, but because it was so unexpected, it kind of twisted the whole game around, and he was like, okay, what's happened here? You know what I mean? That's what. So yeah. So now he did good here, because he already figured out my weakness. The thing is, these two need to learn how to figure out their opponent's weakness. They need to first hit. So checking means doing the kind of not like the quick but not scary moves. So like the throw. So first do a 1 throw, then do a 2 throw, then do a 1+2 throw. See if you can break those throws, and don't just do it one time, but do it like plenty of times. So like a lot. So yeah, so probably like 5 times and even more, to keep your opponent in check. And do a quick low, do a quick mid, and hit them with the plus frame. See what they're gonna do. Backdash, are they gonna attack? You know what I mean? So yeah, here I was, you know, I couldn't block those lows. I was going on offense as well quite a lot, because yeah, I was just joking out. So yeah, but you can see, yeah, I tried doing wide standing too, because I knew he was going to do a high. Then he does mid, and then I think he does a mid again. Yeah, he did a mid again, and I was out of range. So yeah, he should have kind of gone for something a bit more better. I think if he delayed the down forward 2-3, that would have been a better move choice. But you know, it's cool. So yeah, as you can see, I grabbed him. I figured out, okay, this guy, he's not going to break grabs, so I need to grab him more. I didn't do that as much though, I should do. And because they you know, pressed a lot, I decided to kind of hit him with the Zen 1-2, which he didn't actually, you know, get hit by, but I was like, cool, it's cool. Now you can see he does the low, and then he grabs again. That was good. That was a good choice. He figured out my weakness is lows. I can't block lows because the analog stick. I have to switch from arrows to analog stick, which is a bit of a trouble. Now because of lag, because it's a bit like, well, yeah, it's a bit laggy. Therefore I couldn't get that move out. So I couldn't get that combo, which would have broke the wall. So that kind of took my game plan out a bit. So yeah, there's that. And then I think I hit do a forward 4, then the Zen 3 again. You're probably thinking, why am I doing that so much? Well, it's because it gives more range and it is both safe. So yeah, and plus it tracks. So it's a good move. Now that was good. Checking me out with that. That was good. Now it was good offense. That was good sidestepping, good offense, quick moves, a good usage of moves, and not pressing as much, you know. So he knew when to press, he knew when to defend. That was good. He got me at the wall, so yeah, that's good. Now I have one more fight with Vesper, and then because Shihan had to go after that. So yeah, and then obviously he brings out his Hwarang again, and then he brings out his Noctis after that. I remember I told him to bring out his Noctis. So yeah, here we go again. Now, as I was saying before, the when to use moves kind of thing. So like in the neutral zone, as I said before, 10 to 14 frames. When you're in the medium range zone, which is out range, I would say range 2, which is 2 backdashes away, then use from 14 to well 10 to like let's say 16 or even 17. Now if you're at the large range, then I would say use 10 to probably like 20 or something like that to so like long range moves, slow moves, you can use that. So yeah, so that is the game plan I've got in my mind now. So that's how it is in Tekken for me. So you know, like in Dead or Alive triangle system, yeah, well this is the system in Tekken. That is how to use the moves, and I figured it out, and therefore this is how I kind of figured out my playstyle. In Dead or Alive I haven't figured out my playstyle yet, because I haven't played with Hayate as much. But anyway, as you can see, using punchable moves again, and he's not using safe moves. Shihan also has the same problem. I think because they train with each other, their habits kind of came off each other. So yeah, it's kind of collided with one another. As you can see, he presses again, so I get all of this damage, and then that was good. I should have delayed that, but hey, it's cool. And then hit him again in the leg. So yeah, hit him with lows, because I knew he was gonna duck it, because I did it to him once before, and he ducked it. So I hit him with the down forward 1-4. Anyways, that was a good move, and alright, there you go. I stopped the Zen, and as you can see, I'm getting hit. Why? Because I'm trying to backdash, but the thing is that when I backdash, I have to sidestep now, so that makes it a lot more easier for them. So yeah, it's a bit you know, difficult. But anyways, yeah. So when I hit him with that move, he kind of attacked again. So he's pressing a lot, and he just doesn't know when to stop. So yeah, right. Then after 4-4-3, he impressed, which is good. Now, okay, that was good. I used a slow move, that was bad on my part. It's kind of difficult for me to kind of go by the rules I make though, because all the things are on my mind with the analog stick and the broken controller. So 3 times are always on my mind. Going from PAD to analog 1, the uses of electric switches are gone, which are gone now 2, and then DOA, so 3. So yeah, anyways, now you can see that was a setup I did, and it hit him. So yeah, the 4-3 didn't hit him, but anyway, so this is also another thing I did, but that was a bit interesting, but it worked, so that was good. That was punishable, and I got him. So yeah, as I said before, man, he needs to stop pressing as much. He needs to stop that. His defense needs to be upgraded. He needs his reactions to be better. He needs to break throws. He needs to defend the lows. And he needs to make his movement better, I would say. He needs to learn how to use his movement. Both of them actually need to learn how to use their movement, because movement in this game can be very terrifying. In any game, if you think about it, if you move right in a game, it can be very terrifying, because if you're moving right, people don't know what to do, because you're always like swaying in and out of trouble, and you go into trouble, and then they try to attack, and then you sway out, and then you hit them. So you know what I mean. So it's like the best way I can explain it is like in boxing, or when you see like in like probably like Muhammad Ali fights, when he kind of goes into trouble, then he gets out of trouble, and he makes you whiff and then punches you for it. So that's how it is in this game. So yeah. But yeah, that's my take on it. Anyways, so I told him to bring out his Noctis, because that is his highest ranking character. I want to see him at his best. Now with Noctises, the best thing to do is to sidewalk and backdash. Those two things will help, and if they try hitting you with the 4-2 and you block it, grab them. Just straight up grab them. So yeah. So I tried going for a bit of offense to see what he's gonna do, and obviously he did attack. I should have learned that. So yeah, I ducked under that, and then I hit him with the hell sweep again. He's not blocking these hell sweeps, so this is why it's so easy for me to actually do this, because I'm mixing it up with the 4-3, aren't I? But because hell sweep is so slow, he should be able to block him, or at least hit me with the up forward 3, because that would also beat it. But he's not doing that, so he needs to learn how to do that. Now standing 4 beat him, and I didn't get my combo, and then yeah, I didn't think that had that much range, but it's cool. Now I hit him with the 4-4 again. 4-3 hit me with a good move. That was I think 12 frames, and yeah, he pressed again, therefore I got a massive combo, but I didn't want to end it because I wanted to Oki, and he ducked again. As I said before, man, defense needs to be on point. Needs to get that defense down ASAP, you know what I mean. So yeah, and hit him with a plus frame again. Most people don't know that that's a plus frame. They just kind of attack, and yeah, this is where I pretty much got perfect, because delay and bang. So yeah, hit him with a lot of setups. Both of them hit him with a lot of Oki setups and a lot of pressure. Then I moved out to see what they're gonna do, and they always depressed. So yep. But anyways, yeah, that was pretty much the whole thing. Sorry to both of you, because I know you wanted me to make this video, and I know that I've been delaying it for quite a long time. I think ever since season 1 in Tekken, which is long. But yeah, but now it's finally out, and I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, those things you all need to work on. Usage of armor moves. Stop pressing as much. Need to use more plus frames. Need to learn the usage of your moves. You need to what's it called? Learn how to use a para. You need to upgrade your reactions and defense. You need to learn when to sidestep, when to not. And so this is both of you, by the way. And the other thing is that you need to throw more. You're not throwing much. You're not using your rage drive as much as you should do either. Shihan uses plus frames a lot more than Vesper. I'm seeing that, which is good. So Vesper, you need to learn that. And you're not using ranged moves. You're not 4-4. It's super good horror move. You're not using it as much. Keep your opponent in check. In Arsalan's fight, he won because he did this. He made his opponent stay still, and he kept moving. So because every time his opponent tried moving, he would attack him with a tracking move, which made his opponent want to stay still and just walk back, which made Arsalan a lot more quicker in terms of offense and defense. So it made it look like it made it look like the guy who was fighting was like a turtle and he was like some kind of roadrunner, you know what I mean? And that is what you have to have in Tekken. That's why Arslan is so good at winning in Tekken. He's so good with Kazumi because he can keep his opponent still, and he can kind of stop making his opponent move, and he can move himself basically. So yeah. So making your opponent stand still and you always on the move is quite difficult. And I remember in a Kazuya video where these two Kazuyas fought, Arslan versus the main Street Ryu. Arslan kept him still as well, but they were always moving. Even though Arslan kept him still after a few matches, they were always moving. Didn't see them once stop until a few rounds later. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this video, and yeah, sorry about that, but anyway, see ya.